The job interview is a crucial moment in a selection process. You cannot expect to be the chosen candidate if you do not perfectly master the conversation you are going to have in the interview. Most people focus on answering what they will be asked that day, but it is very important to go beyond that, to stand out and to practice. Improvising is great, but if you prepare the questions and rehearse your answers, you are much more likely to do well in the interview. Well, in job interviews, one of the most common and also one of the most important questions is the "tell me about yourself" question. Stay in this video because I am going to help you structure your answer in the best possible way. Let's get started. Hello, I am John Charles. I work in human resources and I am here to give you a hand. When the interviewer asks you to talk about yourself, they are obviously not referring to your personal life. They don't want to know what your favorite color is or the last concert you attended. They want to get to know you on a professional level, so you can avoid answering the question on a professional or personal level. Reacting this way makes you seem inexperienced and unable to adapt to the environment. Another piece of advice I can give you for answering this question is not to be too lengthy. It is an introductory question that serves to start the interview. If you start analyzing your resume step by step, it is very likely that you will end up boring the interviewer and providing information that is not relevant. You must be clear and concise. But I can't teach you how to answer this question without first explaining the 3 reasons why recruiters ask it. First, they want to see how you act when you are in the spotlight. The recruiter is actively and explicitly giving you the floor so you can explain yourself. And the truth is that excessive ego automatically comes to light in this type of response, as well as lack of self-esteem. Therefore, the balance in your response is very important. Second, they want to get to know you. Now you have the perfect moment to introduce yourself and give the recruiter the information you consider important, so it's obvious that you should take advantage of it. And third, the basis for the rest of the interview will be established. Tell me about yourself is a question that is asked very often and always at the beginning of the interview. Thanks to the answer you give, your interviewer will have much more information to plan the following questions, which they probably did not have prepared. Therefore, it is a perfect opportunity to guide the direction the interview will take. Now I am going to tell you how you can respond. Your answer should have 3 parts: who you are, what your skills are, and what you are looking for. Let's look at each of these 3 parts one by one. First part, who are you? It is not necessary to start by saying your name because the recruiter already knows it. You have already introduced yourselves. What you should do is summarize in 2 sentences who you are on a professional level. To do this, answer what your education is, if it is useful for this position, what you currently work as, and what your job tasks are in a superficial manner. For example, I have a degree in tourism and currently work as a receptionist at a 4-star hotel in the center of Madrid. Fundamentally, I am dedicated to guest reception, supplier management, and customer phone support, and I have a little over 6 years of experience performing these functions. And that's it. This is enough for the first part of your answer. Now let's move on to the second part. Relate your skills to the skills that are necessary for the position. If you have watched this video, you have surely prepared very well for the interview. You will have researched the company, seen its latest news, and reviewed the job offer. In this job offer, you will have seen what soft skills or abilities are necessary for the position you applied for and for which you have been called. Well, after saying who you are, you can talk about the skills you have and relate them to the job position. Let's continue with the example of the receptionist. Thanks to this experience, I can say that I am good at dealing with people, I have good communication skills, and I have become accustomed to handling situations that may seem stressful to others. Additionally, I have perfected both English and French and have good organizational skills in my work thanks to my proficient use of Excel. There you go. You have the second part. Now let's move on to the third one. What are you looking for and why are you interested in the job offer? Again, if you have prepared correctly and have information about the company and the position, you can surely relate your interest to what they are offering. If you do it well, you will give a sense of coherence and the impression that you are the perfect person to be selected for this position. For example, if the company is looking for someone to perform more varied functions than those you are currently performing and in which you have no experience, you can say that you are currently considering changing companies to take on more varied functions than those you are currently doing. I have seen your job offer and I believe I can be a very good candidate because I have the experience you are looking for, and in addition, this position gives me the opportunity to develop other functions in which I am quite excited to work. Another example, suppose you are doing an interview at a company that has a career plan and a training plan. Well, you can answer something like this. Currently, I am looking to change jobs and I am very interested in your offer. Basically, what I like the most is that you offer growth opportunities and options for training. This is something I would love to have in my job, which I currently do not have. And that is why I am looking for a company that offers these possibilities. That's it. We now have the third part of the answer. Now you just need to put together the 3 parts of your speech to have a very good answer to the question. Tell me about yourself. Don't believe me. Let's see it all together to see how it sounds. I have a degree in tourism and currently work as a receptionist at a 4-star hotel in the center of Madrid. Fundamentally, I am dedicated to guest reception, supplier management, and customer phone support, and I have a little over 6 years of experience performing these functions. Thanks to this experience, I can say that I am good at dealing with people. I have good communication skills, and I have become accustomed to handling situations that may seem stressful to others. Additionally, I have perfected both English and French, and I have good organizational skills in my work thanks to my proficient use of Excel. I am currently considering changing companies and taking on more varied functions than I am currently performing. I have seen your offer at 2000 and I believe I could be a very good candidate because I have the experience you are looking for, and in addition, this position gives me the opportunity to develop other functions which I am quite excited to work on. So, what do you think of this response? It is brief, concise, gets straight to the point, is not boring at all, and provides the interviewer with much more information about you so they can formulate the next questions for the interview. Now you know how you can construct this answer. I hope you have a lot of luck in the interview you are going to have, and that this video has been very helpful to you. Yusen, remember to share it with people who might find it useful, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Yusen.